When the U-190 surrendered at the end of the war, the German crew were taken off at Bay Bulls and put aboard 2 Canadian ships and taken to Halifax. In Halifax, they were put aboard trains destined for Gravenhurst, Ontario, where there was a big prisoner of war camp. Imagine in the spring of 1945 doing the train trip across Nova Scotia, across New Brunswick, through Quebec, up into cottage country, Ontario, which was where Gravenhurst was located. And from there, they spent some time there. Then they were repatriated back to Germany, which was in rubble. So a lot of these guys, like thousands of them, emigrated back to Canada. One of them who emigrated back was Werner Hershman. He was 22 years old at the end of the war, and he was the chief engineer in the U-190. He emigrated to Toronto around 1950 and had a good life. Later in life, he became a member of the Canadian Naval Officers Association and an honorary member of the Esquimalt Survivors Association. Later in life, he met Jack Ware, a logger and a former crew member of the Esquimalt, a survivor of the Esquimalt torpedoing. They became friends. Jack Ware sent this clock made out of a maple burl to Hershman. The inscription on the back says how much he enjoyed meeting him, much better than the first time their trails crossed on the 16th of April, 1945 at 5:50 a.m. That, of course, is when the torpedo from the U-190 struck Esquimalt. It's a great story of reconciliation. If these two men can shake hands and move on, what's stopping the rest of us from our petty quarrels?